Hey Swifties and welcome back to my channel. My name is Simone if you're new here, and I make videos all about Taylor Swift because I am a huge Swiftie. Today we are attempting to do the impossible: rank the life of a showgirl 1 month after its release. Tomorrow is literally 1 month since we've gotten the life of a showgirl. I cannot believe how fast this month just flew by. It's already November, what? Anyway, so I got my cute In My Showgirl Era t-shirt because I am truly in my showgirl era. This album is amazing. It's everything. I don't care about the haters because I don't know. I just don't get what people are not getting. I love this album so much and it's just grown on me in this month, and I've literally been listening to it on repeat, in the car every single day, driving to work and driving home and driving anywhere, and just any time that I find, I'm just listening to the life of a showgirl. And I think I know all of these songs by heart now, and I love it so much. It's just literally climbing up in my rankings. It might be in my top 3. I don't know, I just get it. I just feel it and I just love it, and every single one of these songs is just so good. So for this ranking, I don't think anything is going to be in a bottom kind of tier. I do have a tier that's kind of the bottom tier, but I don't know, just every single one of these songs are so good. So I guess we'll just have to see how everything ranks. So yeah, let's get into the ranking. So ranking the life of a showgirl after having it for only 1 month is kind of a difficult task. Like I said, it's an impossible task, but I feel like I've listened to these songs so many times that I really do have clear favorites now at the moment. This could change in a month, this could change in 6 months, this could change in a year. But I don't know, I feel like this might be pretty consistent because I just have a feeling these are the ones that are going to stick as my absolute favorites, and then just a little bit lower because this album is very short, so it is kind of a little bit easier than something like Tortured Poets to get a hang of what you really love and what you would rank a little bit lower. So I feel like this might be a little bit of a quicker ranking. I actually did do a Tortured Poets ranking, but I have not uploaded that yet because I literally did it just before she announced the life of a showgirl. So then we started this era and I was like, maybe it's irrelevant right now, so I'll maybe revisit that sometime in the future, maybe for the anniversary of Tortured Poets next year. I think it will be the 2-year anniversary. Oh my gosh, Tortured Poets is still in my top 3, I think. Yeah, I think right now my top 3 might definitely be Tortured Poets, 1989, and The Life of a Showgirl, in no particular order. But yeah, this album just feels so right and so me and so Taylor, and we're just kind of in the same era of our life right now, and I think this is for the girlies who are in that era right now. And if you don't get it, maybe it will grow on you, or maybe this is just not your album, maybe there is another album that you can relate to more, and that's fine. We all have our albums that relate to us the most.
You're going through in your life is going to affect whether you relate to the music that I'm putting out at any given moment. And what I often love seeing my fans say is, I used to be someone who didn't relate to Reputation, and now that I've been through some other things in my life, that's my favorite album. Or I used to be a fearless girly, now I'm obsessed with Evermore.
So I feel like yeah, if it's not for you, then it's not for you, and that's fine. But we don't have to hate on it. We don't have to call it bad or terrible or her worst album, because it literally isn't. To some people, it's her best album. To some people, it's their favorite album. So why are we having this constant like narrative of like this is so bad because I don't get it? You know, that's so unfair to me. Yeah. Anyway, let the life of a showgirl have its shine and have its moment, because it really deserves a moment. This has got to be album of the year. This is a cultural moment. Like this album is so good, and I do not get the hate at all. Anyway, I could talk about that forever. But let's get into the tiers that I've created here, because I feel like, yeah, that will explain kind of where these songs are sitting for me right now. So let's get into that. Okay, so the tiers that I have here are doesn't feel so glamorous. This would be kind of like the bottom tier, but as I said, like it's not the worst song. It's not a song that I don't like. I like every single one of these songs. These doesn't feel so glamorous songs might just be songs that are not my favorites, and I just feel like I'm not sure how they relate to the rest of the album. Like, I'm not sure if it's as, yeah, if it's like a favorite. So that's the only reason they're there. For me personally, it's like not a favorite, but for somebody else it could be. So this is my ranking, this is my opinion. It's not a bad song. Okay, then we have Lovely Bouquet. I mean, awesome song, gorgeous song, love it, love the vibes. Maybe not in my favorite spots, but I absolutely love it. It's a lovely bouquet. Sequence or Forever. This, I was debating whether to make this the top tier, but I had something else obviously that I thought was more fitting for a top tier. So Sequence or Forever are the songs that are going to be forever favorites that I absolutely love. They just sparkle and shine, and they're just forever. They're just really, really, really good, and I love them. But they're not like my ultimate favorites. Like the ultimate showgirl songs. The ultimate showgirl songs are like my top 5, or I don't know, maybe I'll have a top 6. I guess we will have to wait and see. But the ultimate showgirl songs are like the ultimate showgirls. They're like the showstoppers, the star of the show. Like, they are the bangers, the hits, the best songs of this album. My personal favorites. Like, I could just dance to these songs forever. Because this is such a banger album. I feel like this is a very dance, upbeat kind of tier. It's kind of different than something like Tortured Poets or Folklore, where this tier would kind of be the most lyrically dense, deep, dark songs. That's very interesting actually. But yeah, so Ultimate Showgirl are my favorite songs off of this album. So let's do this. Okay, so we're starting with The Fate of Ophelia. So if you've seen any of my TikToks, if you've seen my reaction video, if you've seen like anything about The Fate of Ophelia, well, me saying anything about The Fate of Ophelia, I am absolutely in love with this song. Like, I'm not sure if this is my favorite song on the album, but it just does something to me. Like the melody, the vibe, literally, the lyrics, the honing your power, the vocals. Like, I would say I think the vocals are my favorite part of the song, like especially in the chorus. Oh my gosh, she just did something to this song. Like, there's narcotics in this song, glittery ones, and it's so, like, you just cannot stop listening to this. The music video, I'm not over that. I will never get over that. So The Fate of Ophelia is going into Ultimate Showgirl, because of course it's just that girl. It's just so good. It's the perfect opening track. It sets the scene for the whole album, and the story and just everything. It's so good. I absolutely love the song. It's just the whole dance, the whole vibe. I love how she kind of juxtaposed the old and the new kind of verbiage and language, and like, it's perfect. This song is perfect. It's so Taylor Swift. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The Fate of Ophelia, Ultimate Showgirl. Like, what more can I say about the song? It's so good. Elizabeth Taylor, oh my gosh. I mean, Ultimate Showgirl. The way the song builds into the chorus and then like just hits you, oh my gosh, she just did something here, and it's so luxurious, it's so expensive, like your energy is expensive, that's the vibe I'm getting here. Like it's so just, oh, I love this song. It's so pretty and it's so like, it just takes you on this whole journey, and like just the imagery, and oh, I just love it so much. I am in love with the song. This is just, it's so, I don't even know the words because it's just so good. So it's an ultimate showgirl song because it just feels very much showgirl. It's a commentary on fame, on her life as Taylor Swift, on Elizabeth Taylor's life, and the public scrutiny that they face because of their love life, and so many things about them. And it's basically like a letter to Elizabeth Taylor and to her lover about how she hopes this is going to last forever despite her fame. And sometimes it doesn't feel so glamorous to be her because she didn't have that. And yeah, it's just, oh, Elizabeth Taylor, like, yeah, there's just a vibe in the song, like it's just a mood, it's just, oh, and it's a little bit more dark and reserved, but it's like, yeah, I just love it. It's perfect. And just opening with these two songs, it's so strong. Like the four track opening, what am I trying to say? The four opening tracks of this album, it's just so good. Like it's magical, and it's just such a journey, and each one of them just kind of tells their own story. And I just feel like, yeah, going from the fates of Ophelia into Elizabeth Taylor, I think I said in my reaction video, it's like he saved her from drowning, and he saved her from the fate of this of believing she was doomed to repeat this cycle of so many lovers over and over again, but never finding the one, and just having everything but not having what she really wants. Like, that's just such, oh, I just love it so much. It just fits so well together. And yeah, and everything about the song, like the production, the vocals, again, like just, it hits really hard. This is a hard hitting one, and you can still dance to it. This is a scream sing song. Like, this is one of my favorite ones to play in the car. Like, I will play this on repeat. It's such rap vibes, and it's just really like luxurious. That's what I would call the song. Absolutely luxurious, and it's so showgirl. I could just see this performance, like dark lighting, and like just this whole like sultry mood. Oh, Elizabeth Taylor, definitely ultimate showgirl. Opalite, I mean, this is another one of the absolute bangers of this album. This is definitely a fan favorite. I just want to see this song live so badly because this is so reminiscent of like the Eras tour, and like I feel like she was dancing through the lightning strikes while she was on the Eras tour. And it has such a good, wholesome, positive message, and it's so inspiring, and it's so fun, and it's such a hype song, and it just makes you feel so good. It makes you want to get up and dance. You cannot listen to the song without dancing. Yeah, whenever I just need to pick me up, I put on Opalite, and the song just makes me smile. It just makes me happy. It's so pretty, and like the production and everything, it just works so well together, and it has such an hilarious line, like the eating out of the trash, and that really grabs you, and like just the whole story of the song, and just the chorus. I mean, the chorus is the standout of the song, and of course the bridge and her vocals in that bridge, and the way it builds, and it's so theatrical. It's really showgirl, and I love the song so much. It's an ultimate showgirl. Like, I'm telling you, these first four tracks are just ultimate showgirls. Yeah, there's just, I can't even like elaborate because it's just so good. And yeah, I just feel the song so much, and like every single lyric on this is just so my own kind of experience, and how you have to make your own sunshine. And even though that sounds kind of corny or simplistic or whatever, it's actually very true and very deep, and it's really a life lesson, and it's really inspiring, and that's what Taylor did and does. And she found somebody to dance with her through the lightning strikes, and who has made her sky opalite, and that's kind of how I feel. So it's just, this song is just one of the best ones and one of my favorites. Like, I might even say, like, this is in my top 3. Oh my gosh, it's so difficult. But definitely Ultimate Showgirl. Like, all 3 of these songs, there's just nothing I can really say about them. They're just so amazing. And, like, there's no notes. Just no notes. A figure. I mean, by far the biggest gag on this album, next to actually Romantic and Wood. This song makes me just, I can't even explain it. It's so dark, and it's so, like, quietly angry, and like the whole just, I love what she did with this. And I've really come to the conclusion that this has to be about Scott Borchetta, and like the first part of the song is his point of view, and then it goes into Taylor's point of view when she sings about I've got this place surrounded and all of that. So it's kind of like telling the story of how who he sees himself as, this father figure, and it's like very dark and seductive, kind of, kind of like how I predicted I think Honey would be. I said like it would be about this kind of ringleader boss kind of type who's like so seductive and actually kind of off-putting, but it's like this kind of guy, and that's kind of how this is, like this CEO guy who thinks he's got like all the power, because his dick's bigger, because he has so much money, but actually he's just so insignificant, and he was just messing with the wrong girl because she wanted this for the right reasons, and he was trying to shape her into somebody that she didn't want to be, and like how he betrayed her. And yeah, I love how she can write from that place of like putting herself in the shoes of this villain, and like painting this picture of this villain, and then turning it around and making herself the hero, but also in a villain kind of way. It's very rape coded as well, although it sounds nothing like rape. And the imagery for this song is perfect. I love it so much. And like, yeah, this is basically about Scott Borchetta selling her masters out from under her, being a father figure for her in the entertainment industry, and then just kind of turning on her. And yeah, that's the whole first part of the song, what it's trying to convey. And then the last part of the song switches to her own point of view, because she's the man. She got ahead of this. And yeah, so that's what father figure is about to me. Like, that's my interpretation of it. And I mean, this is such a girl boss song. Like, it's so empowering, and it's so like fun, and yeah, it's so funny to like scream sing the chorus, and I just can't get enough of the song, and it just makes you feel some kind of way.
Because my dick's bigger, cause my dick's bigger, cause my dick's bigger, cause my dick's bigger.
So Father Figure is another Ultimate Showgirl. This is just, it's so good. It's so well written. These are some of the best lyrics on the album. And I know Taylor herself has said some of these lyrics are her favorites on the album, which is interesting. And yeah, I just feel like this song is so clever, and it's so well done. And this might actually be one of the best songs on the album. And it was so unexpected, so not what I thought the song was going to be about. But I mean, the energy of this song is just, yeah, it really makes you want to just sit and listen to this story, and you're really paying attention. And she's really like taking her power back, and like just commanding the energy. And if this song were performed, it would just be so like, yeah, I could just see it. I just love the song so much. And even though I think many of us can't really relate to this song in the way that she's in the capacity of her story, but we've all got somebody like this in our lives that has kind of betrayed us, or who was somebody like that to us, and then we had to kind of take the power back from that. So it is actually very relatable if you've had somebody in your life like that. So yeah, I just feel like this is such a song for, yeah, against betrayal. And I just love how she goes into the I was your father figure, almost like she knows she's like better than this, and she could do it better. Yeah, and I love the end where it's like, I was your father figure, you remind me of a younger me, I saw potential. Like, she's literally calling him out for being like immature, and like, yeah, it's so funny. I love it. I love how she did that. So yeah, father figure is definitely in ultimate showgirl. I mean, yeah, this song has just got that big dick energy, mafia boss Taylor. Yeah, it's so dark, and it's so mysterious, and it's so intriguing, and the perspective shift, and I just love the picture that she's painting here, and how she can put herself in the shoes of this villain and like tell the story from his perspective, even though he wrongs her. And I love how clever that is. I just love it so much. Eldest daughter. Wow, this song is so beautiful, and I know people are saying it's cringe, I know they don't get the language, but she's literally like mocking the internet language.
At what point do you sort of start to write and it comes from a very sort of unexplained place, but then you go, okay, you know what? I can actually marry this with something really interesting that mixes the cerebral with the emotional.
Yeah, I think that's a really amazing thing that you're cluing in on, which is that sometimes I'll use specific vernacular to be satirical. Like the entire first verse of Eldest Daughter is somebody trying to figure out how to say things that they've read on the internet, whether it be like apathy is hot or memes and trolling. And how do I keep up with how we're supposed to talk in order to describe how much we don't care when really we all care about something, right? So then you go to the pre-chorus and I go more into my own voice of I've been afflicted by a terminal uniqueness. I've been dying just from trying to seem cool. That's the so that's the kind of flip of every way in which I was speaking in this entire first verse was me trying to assimilate to the way culture tells us to be, which is like weird because like honestly, I feel like going back to the idea of a showgirl, they are tough in a way that's actually kind of old school tough, where they're going to smile on the outside and they might have a storm going on in their lives.
Because it's work. To everyone else, it's like glitz and glamour, but they have no idea the work required to make it feel frivolous to people in the audience.
That's the kind of toughness that I have tried to aspire to for the last 2.5 years of my life that I've been preparing for and being on this very exhaustive tour. But there's also this kind of cultural thing now where we like sort of talk about softness and sadness and these feelings of being hurt and feeling like those feelings, like we talk about them, but we're not allowed to express wanting love, wanting these things in life. Like there's this aversion to actually seeming like you could need anything or that you could need or want anyone. You're supposed to accidentally have love. You're supposed to accidentally end up on vacation.
That's what I feel like. And I don't feel like it's meant to be taken so seriously, and I feel like this is one of the most beautiful bridges she's ever written. And this song just makes me cry every single time. It's just so deep. And I don't get why people don't get the every eldest daughter was the first time to the slaughter lyric. I don't understand it. Because it's so obvious. It's like, eldest daughters have so many expectations on them. They have to be perfect. They have to be kind of the keeper of the family, the protector of the family. They have so many duties. They're expected to like be on this timeline and to get married first and to do certain things first in life, like before their siblings or whatever. They're expected to like achieve, and they're the first lamb to the slaughter. They're the first one that's expected to be on this timeline, either by their parents or by society, or maybe it's self-imposed. Like, they know what it's like to feel responsible for so much from a very young age, and they take so much responsibility onto their shoulders. And I'm saying this as an eldest daughter. Like, that line just resonates so much with me. It's so poetic. And I really don't understand why people don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I think it's somebody who's not an eldest daughter. If you're not, then you won't get it. I don't know, it's so obvious. And like, we all dressed up as wolves and we looked fire. Like, we put on, we put on a show, we put on an image, we pretend to be somebody we're not, so that we could look good. We pretend to be tough, we pretend to be badass, we pretend to be wolves, even though we're a little lamb. And we're actually afraid, and we actually don't have that kind of courage. We pretend to be much tougher than we are, but actually we're just too soft for all of it. Like, that's what this is saying to me, and it just hit me so hard the first time that I heard it. And then I found out that people don't understand this line and that it's cringy, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? This is so deep, and it hit me so hard, and it made me think so much, and it's so poetic. Like, what do you not get? This definitely threw me off, that people are not getting the song. I don't understand how you don't get it. This one is definitely going in sequence or forever. It's so beautiful. I wouldn't say it's like in my top because I think I sometimes skip it because it makes me so sad, for some reason. I know it's supposed to be happy, but like, the beautiful, beautiful time lapse, I thought that I'd never find that. I can't. Like, I literally thought that I'd never find that. And she just captured my thoughts. Like, this whole song is my own thoughts. And just from start to finish. And it's such a beautiful track 5. I was not expecting it to be so slow and beautiful and a ballad. And this is just like the moment that, like in a musical where the main character has kind of this cathartic moment. They're alone on the stage, like nobody's there, and they're sitting playing the piano, and this just comes out like, or like, yeah, just so many musicals where the main character has this quiet moment to themselves where they're singing this song with this inner conflict and realization, and it's just like this coming of age kind of thing. This, like, I don't understand why people don't get this song. It makes me so frustrated and sad because it's so beautiful. And it just speaks to me. It just speaks to my soul, and this is literally like so healing for me and so cathartic, and yeah, and I just get it so much. Like, I don't get why people don't get it. Okay, but let me stop talking about why people don't get it. I get it because I am an eldest daughter. I get every single experience she's singing about, like when your first crushes something kind. That line broke me because I had an experience like maybe not my first crush, but I had an experience with crushes who really broke my heart in the meanest possible ways, and boys in school, and like, it's crazy what I don't even want to get into that, but that line just gave me a little bit of healing, and it made me feel seen, and it made me like think back on those times and what I have now, and yeah, it just healed a lot in me. And I just feel like, yeah, so many lyrics in this song is so relevant to today, because everybody really is so cutthroat on the internet, and I don't know why people are saying it's cringy, because people online are so mean and so horrible and so pretentious and just say the worst things just because they're behind a keyboard. And it makes me so sad, because just be a nice person. Like, this is a record of who you are, and anybody can find it. Like, why would you want to be this person online? And like, I don't understand. Like, I know online is not real life, but be consistent about who you are. Yeah, and I feel like even though Taylor tries to avoid all the hate and all the drama online, obviously some of the things get through because you can't avoid it. Like, it is everywhere. And I mean, she even said to the haters, like, she's not the art police. She doesn't care if you don't like this album, because at least you're talking about it. So, and that's promotion. And she's been saying a lot of stuff about social media, and I think she really emphasized that, because it's so important to her to bring up to carry this message across, of all the negativity going on social media, and how that affects people, and how that really makes you feel like you're not doing enough, you're not getting somewhere, you're not achieving, you're not on the right timeline. Like, there's so much comparison and there's so much negativity, and it can really make you feel insecure about yourself, like all of the things that people say. Because at the end of the day, like, it's such a fine line, because we love to put content out to make people happy, as content creators, and I love to share things because it's fun, and if you have the right people in your life, it's uplifting, because, you know, but it shouldn't be this thing of like just people pitting people against each other, and like this constant comparison trap, and like this like constant marketing thing, and like all of this, it's just gotten too much. Like, I think social media can be such a huge helpful tool, like even for marketing, but when used in the right way, in a positive way, and it can make a difference, it can connect people. But yeah, people are so negative, everybody's cutthroat in the comments. Like, people feel the need to say the worst things they can possibly say about something, and I don't understand it. Like, if you don't like something, just leave it, just scroll past, go on with your life. You don't have to tell the world about it. Like, why? And why be so opinionated that you aren't willing to see somebody else's opinion? And that's really what she's talking about here. Like, why are people so obsessed with being negative? I don't understand. Why would you want to be so negative? Like, how does that make you feel? Just my 5 cents. But yeah, that's what the song starts off with, and then we obviously go into the story of like her experiences, and not just online, like in real life, and yeah, how that kind of changed her and made her feel like she would never find this kind of love that she always dreamed about, and how she did, and she found it with a youngest child, which is so cute, because the youngest child is like is on a whole other like timeline, whole other like expectations are set for them. The youngest child is often the most free, often the most careless, often like the one who doesn't have all of the drama of the eldest child, and who kind of just gets away with more, and who's kind of spoiled more, like not in a bad way. Like, the parents are more relaxed by the time the youngest child is there. Like, it's just how it is, and the youngest child is often the one who's like more relaxed, more easygoing, because their life is a little bit easier. The parents are usually older, they figured things out a little bit more. With the oldest child, it was literally their first child. It was trial and error. Like, they had to learn how to raise a child. But the youngest child, it's like, just you just do you. You know, it's kind of, yeah, so the experiences that shape you is a lot different from how a youngest child is raised. And it's like they were raised up in the wild, because like if you have older siblings, they would kind of you would be involved in a lot of chaos, where the oldest daughter would kind of be the one to take on the responsibility of eliminating chaos and avoiding chaos and keeping the order and like making everything perfect. That's just kind of the natural role that it takes on, where the youngest child is like more playful and more carefree. And I'm not saying this is like set in stone, like not everybody has this dynamic, but like we see this a lot. Like, this is very prevalent in, like, from talking to so many people who have these experiences. Like, youngest children feel like they're raised up in the wild, because I think it's just more chaotic for them, but it's easier. And for eldest daughters, it's things feel more difficult. Like, that's just how it goes. Yeah, so it's so cute and funny, like how these two people found each other. I love the picture that she paints with the song. I think it's such a beautiful song, and it has to go in sequence or forever, because it's so beautiful. Ruin the friendship. Okay, if you saw my reaction video, you know that I was not understanding what the song was about, like, in the moment, but obviously a little while after it clicked what the song was about, and it really floored me. I didn't expect a callback to Forever Winter. I didn't expect her to ever sing about that again, because I find it extremely difficult to listen to Forever Winter. Personally, I've never lost somebody in that kind of way, but yeah, as somebody who has dealt with depression and negativity and that kind of thing in myself, it's kind of, yeah, it just makes me feel a lot of things that I don't, yeah, that I struggle with. So this is a difficult one for me to talk about. It's such a banger, but it's so sad, and it just, yeah, I find it hard to listen to it like on most days. And I don't think I will really be in the mindset to listen to it because I don't feel like it's going to serve a purpose for me to listen to it. So I love it, and I love the vocals and the production and everything. I love it so much, but it's kind of like I can't find the heart to listen to it because by the end it just makes me so sad. And yeah, so this is kind of going into the category of this is one of the two sad songs to listen to, like Soon You'll Get Better, Ronin, Forever Winter, Ruin the Friendship, Epiphany. Like, it's just so hard to get through this song. And yeah, I understand for some people it's like they like to listen to it because it's healing and it's cathartic. But I don't want to like let my mind go on this track because it just makes me feel sad. And I understand why Taylor wrote it. I guess I'm uncertain like why she included it on this album. And if I ever met her, I would love to ask her that question. Like just just out of interest sake, like why did she decide to include it on the life of a showgirl? Like what relevancy did it have to her to include it on this album? I can understand that this is a glimpse behind the scenes because maybe something happened that evoked this feeling for her. Because she was doing the re-records and she did release Forever Winter, so maybe that track inspired this track like years later, and maybe she healed a little bit from it and was able to write it from another perspective. Um, and obviously this made a huge impact on her because she did decide to write about it again. And it's interesting to, for instance, on Fearless she wrote a lot of songs about Joe Jonas, which continued on Speak Now. And then even on Red we had Holy Ground. So she does kind of take a long time to reflect on these things and to come to different conclusions, and that's kind of a growth journey, that's kind of a healing journey. And I really like that she doesn't suppress things that happened in the past, like a lot of us tend to do, because I feel like I'm somebody that really does tend to suppress my past and that doesn't revisit it often and that kind of just likes to keep it buried. Where Taylor likes to go back and write about it from a new perspective. And I really love that. I really love that she's able to do that. And that makes her a very powerful writer. And obviously the storytelling of this song is so good, and it's definitely like folklore tortured poets level. Even the lyricism, and it's objectively one of the best songs on this album. Yeah, it's too sad for me to listen to. So the friendship, it doesn't feel so glamorous because yeah, it's unfortunately in that tier for me because I don't think that I will revisit it a lot because this is the only skip song on this whole album for me. I might listen to the opening, but as soon as I know it's going to start to get sad, then I will skip it. So yeah, and I feel that's just my personal journey with it, and I really honestly hope this song will never be relevant to me. Like, I do not want to lose anybody in that way, so, and I obviously don't know anybody who would be on that track, so I'm very lucky in that regard. My life is very positive, filled with very positive people, so, yeah, and it took me years to get to that point, because at one point my life was not like that, and yeah, but I'm glad this is not my reality, and I really do feel for people who are going through something like this. And I love all the cute edits of people like who did ruin the friendship and who ended up like marrying that person, and I love what people have done with the song. They've kind of turned it into something not so sad, and I love that. And I love how much healing it has brought to a lot of people. But yeah, I don't really relate to it, and it's too sad. Like, I can't listen to it. So yeah, unfortunately it's going into this tier, but it's such a beautiful song, and like, yeah, Taylor just had to write this for herself, I think. So yeah, I mean, amazing song. actually romantic. Oh my gosh, the bad blood of this album. This one is tea. This one is so spicy. I mean, I think we all have concluded who this is about. I probably don't have to go too deep into that. I think we know it's about Charlie XCX, and yeah, I'm undecided like where I stand on this whole thing, because people are being like, why did she bring it up? Why didn't she get Sympathy as a Knife? But I do feel like Sympathy as a Knife really was kind of, yeah, it was intended to be a diss at Taylor. Like, it wasn't just a reflection on how Charlie feels insecure. It was a diss towards Taylor, and I feel like there's obviously things behind the scenes going on. And Charlie was also like a Tay daughter at some point, because Taylor really took her under her wing. She took her on the Reputation tour. She was an opener for her. They were really close friends, I believe. And then Charlie turned around and like started spewing a lot of hate towards Taylor. And like I did so much research after this came out, like all of the things that Charlie kind of implied, and like the severed hand with the friendship bracelet. Like I forgot about that, and I was like, oh my gosh, she really did that. So like, yeah, and I just love how Taylor kind of just, yeah, she silenced her. Like, yeah, this is kind of like, ooh, like what is she supposed to do now? Like, how do you come back from this? Yeah, I love how Taylor just points out people's bullshit, and she's so good at that, and she does it in such a subtle, classy way. And I love how Taylor just takes things in her stride, and how she, oh, I love this side of Taylor, like the better than revenge Taylor, the should have said no Taylor. This is a little bit vindictive, but it's like in a confident way, in a way that she knows like justice is on her side, karma is on her side, because she literally did nothing wrong. Like, as far as we know, Taylor did nothing here. This was all on Charlie. So, and she's like, you know what? I don't even care. Like, you're so obsessed with me. Like, I didn't even do anything. So, yeah, it's just because you're jealous. And that's basically what she's saying. And I love that. I love Taylor being this way. And it really reminded me of old Taylor. And it's so tongue-in-cheek. And it's so, like, just, yeah, sassy. I love her being so sassy. And just kind of being unbothered and just being like, you know what, if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel, but it's actually romantic, I don't care. And yeah, like she even talked about it a little bit on the release party of a Showgirl. And yeah, I just feel like she's just like, she's so over it, and she's kind of indifferent, but she just wanted to put this out there to the haters even as well, and to all the people who can't keep her name out of their mouth and are constantly saying hateful things and degrading things, and are constantly like complaining about her. Like, I feel this is not just about Charlie. This is about so many people who just have this unprecedented, unfounded hate for Taylor Swift that has no bearing in reality, that just doesn't make sense, that comes from a place of like, I don't know, past media indoctrination. Like, where did this thing start? Like, why the hate? Like, I don't understand it, because Taylor Swift is just, she's always been such a good songwriter. She's such a kind person. She has never done anything like super scandalous. Like, I mean, there was the Maddie Healy thing, and yeah, she's never been involved with something completely nefarious. She's just a good person, and it just exudes from her. And she is a philanthropist, and she does so much good with her money and like in the world, and she just brings joy to so many people, and she's just a wholesome person, and she's so funny and so talented and so excitable and sweet and just goofy. Like, why do people hate on her? I do not understand it. Where did it start? Like, I get like, yeah, I just don't get it. And this is kind of a song to all of those people as well. And she's just like, you know what, whatever. She's just laughing about it. And I love that she's doing that. She's like, and I really feel this kind of authority from this song. It's like, it's just like telling Charlie and telling the people to be quiet. STFU, like, she doesn't even care. Like it's not even touching her. It's so queen, like queen energy. It's so like, yeah, she's just not, she doesn't care, and it's not like affecting her anymore. And it's so like, this feels like a version of Taylor that's like so much older and wiser, and like she just, yeah, it's just so playful, and it's just, yeah, it's kind of got this authority, like, don't mess with me, you know. Yeah, I just love it so much. And actually, romantic is going into, is it going to Lovely Bouquet or Sequins or Forever? I really love this song. I do sometimes skip it, like I have to be in the mood for it, but I mean, it's so funny. Sequins or Forever for now, I think. Wish list. I just get so excited when I hear the title of the song. I just get so excited listening to the song. I just love it so much. This might be my favorite song on the album. Like, I'm not entirely sure yet, but it's just the era that I'm in right now. It's just so cute. It's so freaking cute, and I love it so much. And just her vocals does something to me. It really scratches an itch, especially in the verses. I don't know, I just love it so much, and I love the story that she's telling, like in the verses, and then how different that is from the chorus. And yeah, it's just, it's so fun and cute and upbeat, and it's such a perfect pop song, and it's such a banger. And yeah, it's just the soundtrack to my life right now, and I just, oh, I love this song so much. And yeah, it's definitely going into ultimate showgirl for me. Yeah, it's just so cute and fun, and the lyrics are just not meant to be taken so seriously. It's literally just about her wanting to have a future and some kids with Travis, and that's literally it. Like, it's not deep, it's not complicated, but there is a little bit of like pointing out that you don't need all the money and the riches and the fame to be happy. Like, a simple life is really what you need. And I know people are negative about that because, like, how can she want that if she's Taylor Swift and she's a billionaire, like, blah blah blah. Guys, have you not realized by now that Taylor doesn't really care about all of those things? I don't want money, just someone who wants my company. That's literally what she's been saying, like, for so long. Yeah, she loves her life. She loves being famous. She loves having money. Obviously, like, who wouldn't? But she doesn't let it get to her head. She doesn't let it corrupt her values. She doesn't let it, like, she doesn't let it control her. That's how I feel. And she's singing about the kind of people who live for that, while she does what she does because she loves it, and it comes to her naturally, and she uses it to do good. And she also, like, just really wants somebody to spend her life with and have kids with. And yeah, that's just so cute and romantic, and the song is just, it's just perfect. And there's not so much that I can say about it because it's just very self-explanatory. And yeah, I mean, I love the whole Jan saga with the ladder and this. Oh my gosh, did you see that? That was so perfect and so funny. I love that so much. And yeah, I got to use this post on my engagement party post. And yeah, it's just such a perfect, cute song. If the like the fat ass baby face thing wasn't in there, I might have like used this for my wedding dance. I don't know, I could still do that, like get a piano version or something. Ugh, it's just so cute because it's literally just, I don't know, if you're a girly girl and you're sentimental and you're just like down to earth, and you just have a desire to spend your life with somebody who's fun and cute and silly and romantic and handsome, like a best friend who is hot and who you can have some kids with and just have an awesome normal life with, like, that's literally what so many girls dream about. And I know it's like not the modern thing to do, but like, yeah, to me that's what I want, and that's what a lot of girls that I know want. And I don't see anything that's wrong with that. Like, I still value those things because they are important to me, and that's the way that I grew up. And I don't think we should be making fun of people and hating on people who do want that. And I love that Taylor wants that. And I love how she confessed in Eldest Daughter, oh, I forgot to say that she, when she said she didn't believe in marriage, that was a lie, because this is our Taylor Swift, who has sung about this all her life, like wanting that. And I always believed that she didn't change that view. And this is her like telling us, yeah, actually that is really what she wants. And she just didn't believe she was going to find that. And I think that's why a lot of people get bitter about it, because they don't really believe that it's out there for them. But if you just do believe that and have a positive attitude and just, yeah, just be a basic bitch. Like, what is wrong with that? Like, I'm such a basic bitch. Like, I just love girly things, and I'm just a hopeless romantic, and this song is for those girlies. Like, yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have the money and the clothes and the things and the whatever, but like, at the end of the day, it really means absolutely nothing if you don't have somebody to share it with, or if you don't have somebody in your life. Like, you could have absolutely everything, but still have nothing. And that's what she's saying a lot on this album. And that's what she said a lot on Tortured Poets. You can have it all, but you can still have nothing if you have nobody. Because at the end of the day, we crave that. We crave that to be with somebody who really fills that for us, and who we can spend our lives with, and who we can have a family with. And I mean, a lot of women, not all of us, and if you don't, that's totally fine as well. Like, I'm not saying like everybody should want the same things and love the same things and have the same like goals, but like for me, that's one of my goals, and I'm happy that I get to have that, and I'm happy for the girls who get to have that, and for the girls who really want that, I really hope that they get that. Me quoting that line by accident. Yeah, and as Taylor says, she's like, she doesn't even care what these people want or what they do. Like, they can have what they want, let them have what they want, they deserve it, like whatever. She doesn't even care. She just wants him, and she just wants that life. And yeah, that's why the song is so relatable to me, because same. Wed. Oh my gosh, I will never be over this song. Like, every single time I listen to it, I'm still gagged. I cannot believe that Taylor Swift told us these things, like this tea. Oh my gosh. The memes that have come from this song, it's so funny. It's so funny. And I think she was really successful doing the innuendos and like the tongue-in-cheek and like the Sabrina Carpenter of it all. Like, people are saying she wasn't ripping her off, she wasn't copying her, she was inspired, I think. And I just feel like she did it really, really well. This song is so catchy, it's so cute, it's so funny. Like, I think it's hilarious, and I'm just a girly girl. I love this kind of song. Like, it's so flirty and funny, and like, why can't you say those things? Like, it's so sassy, and I love it so much. Yeah, just the whole vibe of the song. Like, it's so unexpected, the things that she says. Obviously, and this song is like new heights of her writing, because it actually has some really cute and good lyrics. It's not so deep, it's not so like lyrically proficient, but it's so funny and cute, and like, it really sounds like a 70s vibe. Like, people are saying it's got like the Jackson 5 vibe, and that you might have sampled it. I believe there was some kind of credit given to it. I'm not sure like if I'm right with that, but it's just, it's such a vibe. It's so infectious. Like Taylor said, I love to sing this one in the car. It just makes me feel in such a good mood. It's such a happy song. Like, there's no notes, there's nothing bad to say about the song. I don't understand the criticism. Again, it's just meant to be funny and cute and silly and horny. And why can't a girl just be a little bit horny? Like, I love it so much, and it's so funny and cute. Yeah, I'm a girl who likes that kind of thing, and yeah, that's why I love it so much. And yeah, to me, Wood is in Sequins or Forever. It's mostly so funny and so cute, and I just love what she did with it. And I love how it's like, it's about superstitions and things, but it's like, yeah, the whole redwood tree thing, that's hilarious to me. Like, I love how she shared that, and it's just so funny. Like, get it, girl, just get it. And yeah, can't we just be happy for her that she has that now, because she obviously never has. And from the smallest man who ever lived to new heights of manhood, like, it's so funny how she did that. Like, I cannot even explain it. It's just, oh, she's so brilliant and funny. And she deserves it. Cancelled. It's a good thing I like my friends cancelled. I like them Cloak in Gucci and in Scandal. I mean, yes. This song is so much fun, and it's kind of dark vibes, but it's just fun, and I love it so much, and it just makes you feel like just a girl boss, and I love it. Cancelled is going in, is it Ultimate Showgirl or Sequence or Forever? I love this one so much. I'm gonna say Sequence or Forever because we do have a lot in Ultimate Showgirl, but yeah, it's just so fun, and like the production and everything, and the girl boss Too Close to the Sun, I love that. But yeah, the chorus and just like the beat of the chorus, I just love the song. This is not like a too deep kind of song, but it's so like, it's just so much fun, and it's so rip coded, and it just makes you feel like the rich girl in Gossip Girl kind of vibes. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I'm hooked on it, and it's definitely like about Taylor standing with people who are getting cancelled and saying that she doesn't care what the public thinks about them, because she knows who they are, and she will be the judge of that. Like, that's literally what she's saying, and that people stood by her, so she will stand with them. And like, the public doesn't know what goes on behind the scenes, and that's what I kind of feel like the song is about. Like, it's a commentary on cancel culture, and I think that's relevant to all of us, because it's so easy to get cancelled for saying anything and having an opinion and doing anything, and it's just actually so ridiculous. Like, I don't know, I don't even understand it. Like, yeah, I get that some people deserve to be cancelled. Like, if you are a horrible person, then absolutely be cancelled. Just don't, like, yeah. But if you didn't really do anything wrong and people are cancelling you over the pettiest, stupidest stuff, then no, you don't have to be cancelled. Like, and yeah, it's just a commentary on that. It's a really fun commentary, and I love what she did with it. I love how rep coded this is. This could literally be a rep full track, and I'm really wondering if this was rep inspired. Like, maybe while she was re-recording rep or recording the full tracks, this kind of inspired the song. So there's so many camps of Swifties, like people saying it's about Sophie Turner, people saying it's about Blake Lively, people saying it's not about either of them, it's just about, like, in general. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, I do feel like, why isn't it possible that Taylor could be like, she wrote the song maybe about something else, but then the whole Blake thing happened, and she was like, wow, this is actually so relevant. So by putting it out, she's still kind of making that statement. I feel like this is just one of those Tay Voodoo instances where Taylor wrote something that kind of predicted the future, and then it happened, and she still put it out because it's still relevant. Like, why can't that be a thing? I feel like it could, because maybe there was another situation, like with Sophie Turner or whatever, that happened where she felt this way, or maybe her own experience, and now, like, the Blake Lively thing happened, and she was like, you know what, this could be my way of telling the public, like, where I stand. And she was like, you know what, by putting this out, I know the things people are going to say, so I might as well put it out, because it does make a statement about how I feel. Yeah, I feel like otherwise she would have left it out. Like, she knows what's going on with this, and she knows what people are saying. So obviously she knows they're going to conclude, like, it's about this or it's about that. And obviously she knows people are going to think it's about Blake Lively. Like, there are a lot of people who think that. And I'm kind of also leaning towards that, because I do feel like, isn't it possible that she could have amended the song? Like, she still had time. Like, obviously, I don't know when the record has to be finalized and when everything starts to be pressed. Like, I think it's about 6 months before. But, like, so, I don't know, it's possible that she could have, like, I don't know, it's difficult with the timeline, but I do feel like she knew that people would think this is about Blake Lively, and she went ahead and released it anyway because she knew that it would make a statement in any way. So regardless of who it was originally about, it does kind of offer a blanket statement about all of that. So yeah, I feel like it could definitely be a commentary on that as well. But yeah, I'm definitely now in the camp that it's about her standing with her friends who get cancelled. Oh, honey, this is just, oh, this song really hits me in my feels. And it's definitely going into Sequence of Forever or Lovely Bouquet. I think Lovely Bouquet. Yeah, I think Lovely Bouquet because, but is it like, I'm really struggling because it definitely is like one of my favorites as well. But I think I don't listen to it as often as the others. It's very lover-esque and it's very cute, and the song really hits me in my feels. And no, it can't be Lovely Bouquet. Like, what am I saying? It has to go into Sequence or Forever. Yeah, this song is just so good, and it's so, like, oh, it's so pretty, and it just really hits me because, like, the whole concept that she's singing about, like, oh, it just makes me emotional because if you've been somebody who has been hated on and who people have told you things about yourself that really hurt and who are trying to make you feel insecure about yourself and who are passive aggressive to you, and that really does hurt your feelings, and you can feel it when they're being that way. And then you have somebody who takes those terms that they said and kind of turns it around. I've been in so many situations where I had to deal with like passive aggressive people who make you feel really dumb and insecure and down on yourself, and like sometimes you really thought that you looked pretty or you really thought like you did something well, and then somebody will come along and kind of and try to kind of break you down for no reason, maybe because they're jealous or insecure, and like it really does hurt sometimes. And then you get somebody who kind of just makes you feel like it doesn't really matter anymore because their opinion is the only one that counts, and they make you feel like you are beautiful and special, and when they call you those names, it's in a endearing way, it's in a cute way, like honey or sweetheart, as she's saying, and it's just such a cute uplifting song, and the vocals are so sweet. It's so Lover, like the song could be on Lover, the summertime spritz, like the whole thing, it's so cute, but it's also it makes me cry regularly when I listen to it because it really does hit me in my feels, and it's not just a sweet song, it's a deep song. It's not just a sweet song, it's a deep song. It really makes me emotional because if you've been somebody who's been through that kind of experiences with people telling you negative things about yourself, it really does harm your self-image. And when you have somebody slowly start to build that up again, it feels so good, and it does feel scary, but it feels like maybe I'm not what they said about me. So yeah, it just makes me emotional. So it has to go in Sequence of Forever because it is one of my favorites and I do absolutely love it. The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. Like, thank you for the lovely bouquet. Yeah, just lovely bouquet. I love the song. It's so pretty. It just was not at all what I was expecting, and I'm struggling to accept that. Like, I really, really, really love this song, don't get me wrong, and I think it's perfect, and I think it's such a storytelling song, and I think it's such a mood, and it's such a vibe, and it really does encapsulate what this album and this era is about, and her life as a showgirl, and it's so Britney Spears coded. Like, I've seen a lot of edits about how it could possibly be about Britney Spears or another celebrity who was kind of exploited, or you know, who didn't have the best life because of her fame, and how Taylor took that advice and kind of turned it around, because it really tells such a strong story of who Taylor has been from the beginning. Like, she's always been somebody who never wanted to fall into that trap, and I think she said it in interviews, like she tries to have a better image because she wants to be a role model and she wants to be somebody that people can look up to, and she's never had kind of an interest in those kind of negative things. And I feel like she's very lucky in that way, first of all, to have parents who really gave her a very solid, good upbringing, and to have had so many people in her life who are positive role models, and so much like love and friendship. And like, obviously there has been so many negative people and negative things in her life as well. Yeah, so but it feels like she's one of the rare celebrities who managed to maintain a really positive image like her entire career. Even though there has been backlash and negative things and cancellation and like scrutiny and like all of these things, she still managed to maintain a relatively clean image. Even when she's doing like sexier songs, there's still class to it. Like, she's never like bearing it all in a way that's like not flattering or not classy. She's always classy about everything. And it's all almost always family friendly. Like, this is the first non-super family friendly album she's ever done, and she's like 36. So just please give her that. But because she's growing up and that's not her audience anymore. But like, even in that, the clean versions of these songs are fine for the younger ones. So she's still Taylor Swift, and she just has a very clean image. And that's probably why she's a role model for me as well, being a girl who is a little bit more modest. Like, I try to also have a bit more of a clean image. I'm not somebody who's ever smoked or had an interest in it, or like likes to party and go clubbing and staying out super late and like drinking and stuff like that. Like, I like alcohol, I do drink, but like not in excess. I like moderation. And obviously Taylor loves to party, and she definitely has found that side of herself, and I love that for her. But she still does everything in a classy way, and that's kind of who I am as well. And that's why she's a role model for me. She's not like some of the other celebrities who, yeah, I just don't resonate with, because what they're doing is not my vibe. And I don't want to like, yeah, let's just not even go into that. But like, yeah, for me, she's always had that kind of image. And this song is kind of a commentary on how she managed to do that, because she realized the mistakes that somebody else maybe made, or the wisdom that somebody else offered her. And I'm sure she's had many mentors and role models who offered her kind of wisdom of what to avoid and what to do. And like, she really took that, and she really made a success out of herself by really listening to those truths. And I love that. And I love how much change she's brought to the music industry, so that other artists like don't have to experience that, and they can really have a positive experience as an artist. Like, I feel like that's really what she's trying to do in the music industry. She's trying to give artists a positive space to make art and to make music and to make a change in the world. And it's taking a long time, because there's a lot of like, yeah, corruption and politics and so many things in the music industry that's very dark and very negative. And I feel like she's really trying to change that. And that's what she's been trying to do for a very long time. And yeah, that's kind of what this song is a commentary about. And it's also kind of like a playful commentary on like this young girl seeking fame and seeking like the life of a showgirl because she loves it. But there's a showgirl who warns her not to do it, but she does it anyway, and then she does come to love it, and she makes it her own. And yeah, I really love that. So yeah, but the only thing that I have with this song is like, it's not what I thought it was going to be, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, I love it so much, but it just doesn't feel like the song I thought it was going to be. So I'm having a hard time to like love it and have it as one of my favorites. I think it will still grow on me. Like, there's a theatrical moment, there's like everything the song is supposed to be, and I could see this as in a musical, and it just makes perfect sense. But yet it's like it's not the song that I thought it would be. And I was so excited for the song. Like, yeah, I thought it was going to be much more playful, much more like a commentary on herself as a showgirl and Sabrina as a showgirl, and like how the things people say about them, and like a commentary on that kind of thing. As I said in my prediction video, that was kind of what I was expecting. I was expecting like this anthem. And it really is like, now you know the life of a showgirl babe and you're never gonna wanna, and like all of the the lyrics and everything, it's so well written. It's such a good song. And the vibe and I just love it so much. I just feel like, yeah, there's just something that I'm not like, yeah, something I'm not getting out of it. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, yeah, it's a great song. It's a beautiful song. It's a lovely bouquet, but it's not like in my top yet. And I'm still sitting with it. And it really is about the life of a showgirl. And I love the storytelling element of it, but it's just not what I wanted it to be, I guess. And that's not fair because obviously it's what Taylor wants it to be, but like, yeah, to me it's just not the song that I thought that it was going to be, which is kind of interesting because that is a lot of the times, like, we put these huge expectations on Taylor's title tracks, and they're not always like the thesis statement of the album or like the best track on the album, which is very interesting to me. But I feel like she really played off that title, and yeah, I don't listen to it as often as all the others. Yeah, I just feel like it's got something, but it's not exactly what I wanted. I'm so sorry about that, and I want to love it so much, but I'm just struggling to get into it in the way that I thought I would be into it. That's my ranking for the life of a showgirl as of right now. I feel like, yeah, these songs are still going to grow on me, especially like the life of a showgirl as a song itself. Like, lovely bouquet, I love it so much. It's just something, there's just something that needs to grow on me, something that I need to process, something that I need to fathom. It needs to click for me. Like, why is this song the life of a showgirl? Like, yeah, it just needs to make sense to me. But I do love it. And I feel like, yeah, this album as a whole, it really does make sense to me. The concept makes perfect sense to me. A lot of these songs are very showgirl, and different kind of characters of a showgirl. And I don't understand the hate, and I don't understand how people are saying it's like misaligned or whatever. Like, the aesthetic is not matching the vibe of the album. Like, in some ways I do understand it, but like in other ways I'm like, I could see each one of these songs having a certain showgirl element and characteristic, and I get it. And I feel like it's such a metaphor for like her time on the Eras tour, and like, yeah, it's so hard to explain to me, but it's just, I just feel it, and it just makes sense to me why this is the life of a showgirl. I don't know, it's very hard to explain. But yeah, I just get what she was trying to say. Like, her life behind the scenes as a showgirl is, she's happier than she's ever been. Her skies are blood. She was saved from the fate of Ophelia. Like, she's dancing through the lightning strikes. And then there was also some other experiences, like the father figure of it all cancelled. Yeah, it's kind of like very revealing of behind the scenes of the life of a showgirl, and that's what she said this was going to be. And she said it was inspired by the Eras tour and the energy of the Eras tour. So I feel like that's really what she did with this. And yeah, I find it difficult to understand why people are hating it so much. I find it difficult to understand why they are saying that it makes absolutely no sense with the visuals, because it really does. She showed us in the Fates of Ophelia how this relates to a showgirl. And I feel like if every single one of these songs had like a music video like this, or if this was a musical, like, it would make so much more sense to people. And I feel like all of these songs have an element of like a showgirl, like an opalite, the love, that's so theatrical. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Every one of these songs has something theatrical, and that's what she was doing with this album. It's theatrical. It's a spectacle. That's what she said in some of the interviews. I think it's supposed to be a pop spectacle. Like, that's where her mind was going with this, and I really get that. And yeah, so the imagery is a metaphor for this being like a pop spectacle and a showgirl-esque, and like, yeah, and so many of these songs have that element, and I don't understand why people are not getting that. But yeah, this is my ranking, and I love it so much. So many bangers. And yeah, so basically we have In Ultimate Showgirl, the fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, Opalite, Father Figure, and Wishlist. So I guess that's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my top 5. I guess we will have to reorder this to make sure like what is the order. Then in sequence of Forever we have Eldest Daughter, Actually Romantic, Wood, Cancel, and Honey. And then in Lovely Bouquet we have The Life of a Showgirl featuring Sabrina Carpenter. And then unfortunately in Doesn't Feel So Glamorous we have Ruin the Friendship. So let's quickly like just reorganize these so we can get a clearer picture of like my top 5. So I've quickly reorganized it like off screen. So the big reveal. So this would be the order. Starting at number 12, Ruin the Friendship. Number 11, The Life of a Showgirl. Then we have number 10, Actually Romantic. Number 9, Wood. Number 8, Eldest Daughter. Number 7, Honey. Number 6, Cancelled. Number 5, Elizabeth Taylor. Number 4, Opalite. Number 3, Father Figure, which is like so surprising because this was a song that I was most afraid of and it's literally like in my top 3. Wishlist number 2 and The Fate of Ophelia number 1. I feel pretty confident about that. Like Wishlist and The Fate of Ophelia might be interchangeable. Like all the top 5 might be interchangeable because it's so hard to pick like a clear number 1 because they are all like my favorite. They're all so good. I'm very happy about this ranking. I feel like this actually makes sense for me. Maybe like in a few months we will revisit it again because this is so difficult after just 1 month. But the song that I'm most surprised about being in my top 5 is Father Figure. But I knew the first time that I heard it, like this song, oh my gosh. Like I tend to like the darker, weirder songs. So that makes sense to me. Wishlist is kind of like the down bad of this album for me because a lot of it has to do with the production. Like I'm just obsessed with it and like the opening and the same way that Down Bad starts with that like super iconic opening production, like Wishlist has the same kind of thing for me. It's just more upbeat obviously, so that makes sense for me. The Fate of Ophelia is like love story. It's like, yeah, it's just one of those absolutely Taylor Swift songs. It just makes so much sense that it would be my number 1. Opalite, I mean, yeah, it just makes so much sense. Elizabeth Taylor is just so gorgeous. Yeah, these make so much sense to me. I'm really hoping The Life of a Showgirl will move up in my rankings. I feel so bad for putting it so low. Like, why? Like, why can I not, like, yeah. It will have to stay there for now. And Cancelled, I mean, yes. Honey, Eldest Daughter, like, yeah. All of these just make so much sense to me. And I feel very happy about this. Like, I'm not too sure about the second tier, like the order these are in as well. I mean, yeah. I guess we could leave it like this for now. I don't know if I would... Yeah, anyway. We're going to leave it like this for now. Going to revisit it like in a few months, in a year. We will have to see. It would actually be interesting to revisit it on the 1-year anniversary of the Life of a Showgirl, which sounds like such a long time from now, but it's going to go by so fast. So maybe we will do that. But yeah, for now this is where I'm at with it, and I feel pretty good about this. So yeah, that was my ranking for The Life of a Showgirl. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one where we are starting a deep dive into The Life of a Showgirl, like all of the lyrics and everything like that. I'm so excited. I've already started scripting it. So yeah, can't wait to see you guys then. Bye!